Hello, everyone. It's Ali here. LJ tagging me in to bring you your Wrasslin for Life Network news today. And I think we're just going to jump right in with today in wrestling history. All right. So 1997, 25 years ago today, ECW's Barely Legal's first ever pay-per-view took place today in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The main event featured legend Terry Funk defeating Raven to win the ECW championship. And in order to qualify for the match, Funk had to defeat Stevie Richards and the Sandman in a three-way dance. Earlier on the card, the Eliminators, John Cronus and Perry Saturn defeated the Dudley Boys for the ECW Tag Team Championship in one of the most anticipated matches in ECW history. Taz defeated his nemesis Sabu after months of not touching each other even once. All right. So that was today's history. Jumping right into the news, as you could tell by the thumbnail, we have Young Rock's aired episode last night. Gave us a little teaser. Setting the scene, you see young Rock gathered around with his family. They're all watching the 1996 Royal Rumble, and a little kid appears out of nowhere, trying his hardest to get somebody in his family to, come on, hit him with the Samoan drop, which nobody wanted to entertain him. Of course, that led to him turning to the camera and saying the iconic, "Acknowledge me," where he then tried to put Rock in a headlock, saying, "Come on, Dewey, let's wrestle." Which young Rock responded, "No, the world is not ready. A match that big can only happen at WrestleMania." Ooh, what is that entailing? Also, last week on WWE's episode dedicated to the tribal chief himself, they also teased a possible Rock versus Roman WrestleMania match. Wonder what's going to happen with that. Great. Now, on a more bleak note, I should say, unfortunately, former WWE star Sunny has not stopped making messes. Apparently, she's in the news again for something that's not that fun. According to TMZ, on March 25th, 2020, at around 8:30 p.m., reports say that Sitch's 2012 Mercedes crashed into the rear of a 2013 Kia Sorento that was at a stoplight stopped. That Kia then crashed into another vehicle, which unfortunately killed the driver, Julian L. Laster Jr. He was 75 years old. Rest in peace, sending love to his family. Witnesses report that she seemed to be speeding, of course, and under the influence of alcohol, which is not a first time for Tammy there. Tests are still pending, and based on the results, criminal charges may be filed. Honestly, they should be. She was actually released from prison back in June of 2021, where she was first initially arrested for eluding a police officer and violating a restraining order. She has had over 6 driving under the influence charges. She's been known to get uh, lots lots of calls in terms of the chaos that she seems to ensue. What do you guys think? She's uh, she's pending charges, so we'll see what happens with that. Personally, I think it's one of those situations where you just gotta lock her up and throw away the key. She doesn't seem to be learning her lesson. Um, and I don't mean to laugh. It's more of like a nervous laugh of like, this is so ridiculous. What do we do about it? Um, Moving along, let's bring the mood back up. We have New Japan actually has a contract with AEW and will be streaming AEW Rampage and Dynamite live alongside Japanese commentary. So that's a big, exciting thing for, I'm sure Tony Khan is dancing around, having a blast with that. Right. And speaking of New Japan, Chris Dickinson actually has officially signed with the company. And he seems very happy. He put out an Instagram post stating, I am beyond proud to announce that I have officially signed an agreement with New Japan Pro Wrestling. I've heard you all for years say I should sign with other companies, and I appreciate everyone of your hopes for my success, but this is what I've always wanted. With the company's expansion in the US on the rise and Japan finally reopening, the future is brighter than ever. I am still available to work independently in the USA and internationally, excluding Japan, but New Japan is now home. Let's continue to bring the highest level of pro wrestling to the world together. And he is right. New Japan is just flying off. I was reading reports that they've been working to get a lot more work visas for everybody, so that they can invite more U.S. wrestlers and wrestlers around the world into the Japan scene, which is very exciting for anybody who watches New Japan. All right, and then finally, we have AEW's Nyla Rose declares she wants to be the next Impact Digital Media Champion. During an interview with Battleground Podcast, AEW star, she spoke about her desire to someday become the next Digital Media Champion, which is currently held by Matt Cardona. On her dream opponent, she says, and I quote, I would love to, and I've said this before, Mickie James for a myriad of reasons, like a whole Jericho list of reasons. I would like to have a match one-on-one with Mickie James. If that's possible, we can do that. Hey, I'm all for it. So what do you guys think of that? I think that would be an interesting match for sure. And yeah. Now we're going to move on to, this is a quick news today. We're going to move on to question of the day. So actually, my question of the day is, I know LJ has her shut up and sit down segment. What do you guys want to see from me? What segment should I do? What fits the whole image? Let me know for sure in the comments below, and maybe we'll pick your segment. Who knows? If it fits, the shoe fits. All right. And I believe that is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell notification because we have content coming out the wahoo, literally. We have interviews, watch along parties, the news with me and LJ. I'm going to be looking into doing Instagram reels, Oh, there goes my voice. Instagram reels. Anything you guys want to see, let us know in the comments below, and we can probably bring it to you 100%. So yeah, have a good day.